Good morning, Gophers and Wolves. I want you to know that I miss each and every one of you, and I can't wait until we can be together again in school. All right, let's get started by reading about the first church. Remember, in the Bible, when Jesus was little, they went to something called the temple. They didn't have churches like we have them now, but this is the story of the first church. The new believers studied with the disciples. They learned many things about God and God's plans. They prayed together. They sang songs and praised God. They ate meals and celebrated the Lord's Supper together. They shared everything they had with each other. God added more and more believers to the church every day. That is just like what our churches are like. We spend time praying together, and there are more and more people that believe in Jesus all the time. It's amazing. All right, today for math, we are going to be working with the cubes just like we did yesterday, but instead of addition today, we're working on subtraction. They started off by giving you the numbers that you need to have. I'm going to do the first problem along with you by writing out the whole thing. So, give me just a second to write that down for you so you can see exactly what it's going to look like. So I'm going to give myself a tens column and a ones column just like you have. And need room for a few sets of numbers. Subtraction sign. All right. So it says on number 1, start with 34, subtract 11. So what you're going to do is write 34, subtract 11. So the numbers are already there for you. They also have the lines there's 34, subtract 11. They've written that out for you. What you need to do is go and cross them off. So 4 subtract 1, so there's 1, 2, 3, 4. Cross 1 off. How many are left? 1, 2, 3. 3 minus 1. 1, 2, 3. Minus 1. There's 1, 2 left. So my answer would be 23. So you continue doing that for the rest of the problems. For number 2, you're going to write 95, subtract 61. You need to cross off one of these orange cubes. Count how many is left and write that here. Cross off 6 of the yellow and write how many are left there. For number 3, you're going to write 80 and 40. Notice there are no ones in the ones column, so you don't have to do anything there. 0 minus 0 equals 0. But you do need to subtract 4 from the tens column, so cross 4 off, count how many are left, and write that in your answer. For number 4, you're going to do 57, subtract 45. So you need to cross off 5 of the orange cubes. How many are left is what you write in your answer spot. Cross off 4 of the yellow lines. How many are left comes in that answer spot. All right, and then we move on to number 5. You're going to write 18, that means the 1 and then the 8. 13, the 1 and then the 3. Cross off 3 from your ones column. How many are left? Goes here. Cross off 1 from your tens column. When there are 0 left there and there's no larger number, you don't write anything here. We wouldn't put a 0 there. The answer would just be what's in your ones column. Then you're going to have 26 over 6. Remember, when there's just 1, we put it in the ones column. There should be nothing in the tens column for the bottom part. Cross 6 of them off in the orange column. How many are left goes here? Because you're not crossing anything off in the tens column, how many yellow lines do you have is what number goes there. I'm going to turn this over. Now, you are going to be subtracting, and now you're able to use a number line for this if you need it. You have space up here, you can write it out. You can also draw lines down the center. That way you can add them in columns using your tens and ones column. My eraser fell. I will do the first one with you to remind you what that's going to look like. Problem number 7. The first problem on this page is 45 minus 34. Draw a line down the center. So now you have your ones column and your tens column. 5 minus 4 equals how many? You can use a number line for it. Start at 5, go back 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 minus 3. 1, 2, 3. Your answer would be 11. You're going to continue doing that for the rest of these problems. Draw a line down the center and subtract. When you're finished with that, move on to number 15. All right. Miguel had all of this money. He had 10, 20, 30, 40, 41, 42, 43 cents. He bought red ribbon for 11 cents. How much money does he have left? So you need to cross off 11 cents worth of money and then count how much money is left. So cross off the pieces of money that equal 11 cents and then count how much is left and write that here. Then move down here and count how much money this is. Remember, you can draw a line underneath each piece of money and write how much it is as you count so you don't lose track. If I were counting this money, I would see a dime, 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 nickel, penny, penny. So I would go, how much money is each of these worth? 10, 20. You continue from there until you get to your answer and write that right here. All right, I will read your phonics to you. These start with another poem for us. Sing a song of sixpence. Sing a song of sixpence, a pocket full of rye, 4 and 20 blackbirds baked in a pie. When the pie was opened, the birds began to sing. Wasn't that a dainty dish to set before a king? I'm not sure I'd want a blackbird pie. Today, you're going to be working on rhyming words. So rhyming words are words that sound the same at the end of the word. So examples of rhyming words are words that are in the same word family. So it, sit, kit, all have the same ending, so they're all rhyming words. Any words that sound the same at the end. It, sit, kit. Some words are rhyming words that do not sound, or that are not spelled the same, but they still sound the same. So words like hair, air, they're spelled the same at the end, but what about the word care? It sounds the same, but it is not spelled the same. It still rhymes though, because it's about what we hear, not about what we're writing when it comes to rhyming. You need to help find the rhyming word to these pies. So what word rhymes with pie? Does ray rhyme with pie, or does cry rhyme with pie? Pie ray, pie cry. You need to color in the bird that rhymes. Hair care, hair car. Sing key, sing king. Hall crawl, hall feel. Which of those words are your rhyming words are the ones that you're coloring in? Now, you get to answer some riddles. I know you all love riddles, so I'm really glad that we get a chance to do this while you're at home. Shout is to loud as whisper is to quiet or home. Christian is to church as family is to quiet or home. We're going to continue with our little riddles in the back. Snail is to shell as boy is to hand or skin. A snail lives in the shell. What does a boy live in? Does he live in his hand or his skin? Sun is to day as moon is to night, or as moon is to sky. Duck is to water as ant is to hood, or as ant is to sand. School is to Monday as church is to Sunday, or as church is to June. Eat is to cake as drink is to milk, or as drink is to egg. Ooh, I don't know if I'd want to drink an egg. Cat is to purr as dog is to quack, or as dog is to bark. That is the end of your phonics. Today the video you're watching is called Fact and Opinion. I hope you have a wonderful day.